Hi everybody. Hi, hello. Quake. I didn't know skeletons quaked. This one doesn't really have a mouth movement just because it's more of an emote. Actually, no, wait, hang on. There we go. Hopper. Hang on. I gotta get... Well, that's if TTS like...
Shauna 6 lick our wife to Angie. Shauna 6 lick L. I love messing with TTS.
It does take a bit to respond. Hang on. He does take a bit to respond sometimes. Yeah, this is a form I haven't worn in a while, so... I was genuinely debating on if I wanted to play a game or if I wanted to sit and like do like a notebooking type stream. As in like just sitting here and writing down stuff for ideas that I might want to use in the future, but I wasn't particularly sure. So I just went with Palia. But when did I remove her transitions? When did I remove her transitions? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Fixed. Yeah. I really don't need to be floating. Ah. Ah. Should probably move her down a bit. Ah. 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 Good enough. Actually, I want that breathing effect back on. There we go. Yeah. I got some banging tunes. I got some. I got a form. Gosh, I genuinely haven't used this little form in a while. I don't know, I just haven't felt that small in a bit, I suppose. I was genuinely debating on whether I wanted to do, because I have so many stories in my head that I could potentially do. Like, I was thinking about minor storylines or just storylines for fun in a Minecraft server that I'm on. I was thinking about the world building I want to do and lay out concretely for my Dungeons and Dragons world that I'm running. I have so much that I actually need to go through and write down for that, because I need to actually line out, this is how the government works, this is how society works, this is how this, and that works, and these are like economy, social standards and crap like that. Which means all the good sides of it and all the bad sides of it, and da 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 da. Because of course they're not going to have the same societal standards as current day Earth will, or even previous day Earth, historical views from Earth or society and stuff. I think I don't know. I feel like I could go back and forth for those, but I do really want to flesh out my world one day. And Palia capture. If I can open the game! It'll open? Why is Palia not capturing? Hang on. Why is it not launching? Actually. I swear to crap. What is going on? Please launch my game. I want to play my game. It's just mad at me because I clicked out before it opened properly. Hang on. get this centered actually, because I'd like it right there. Alright. Let's see. But it's a load in there. Hopefully we're not having any server lags today. Hopefully my computer isn't too upset with me for doing a dual stream. Well, let me actually close out a couple of things that I don't currently need open. Alright. I haven't played on this in a bit, honestly. Come on, take all the tomatoes. Feed plants, pick plants. Come on. That's another bush gone. Alright. Nope, not that button. This is this button. Alright. Okay. There's still so much I need to do. Oh, yeah. All the login prizes. Yay. Shiny pot. I don't want more potato pods. Not really wanting potato pods. Not gonna lie. Just gonna move those up. Watering can. It needs more water in the can. And then I need to check on my animals. Till the soil. This is just a chill and cozy game, and yet I've got like badass montage for like a, I don't know, like Karate Kid or something. Like a kid trying to learn basketball montage, sounding nice, music in the background. Meanwhile, I'm just playing a nice, cheery little farm, like a life-save game. The music's to keep me awake and focused. The game is to keep me chill and relaxed. Now, you'd think those two aren't necessarily contradictory, but you'd be surprised. Because if you're chill and relaxed, you become quite eepy. Surprisingly. Do I have any single spot crops? Yes, I do. Give me the magic poops. It's not my magic poop this time. It's not my magic poop this time. It's the magic poop of the worms. I still don't know. I still don't know. Like, I read in an article somewhere that using poop as fertilizer is normal. So I use it on my crops, and then all of a sudden they're coming to life. Like, what did I do? All I did was take a dump. Not outside, but just... I don't have... running plumbing in the farmhouse yet, so, like, I've currently got an outhouse that I'm using. And I didn't know how else to empty it, so I just started putting it into the fertilizer for the crops, and the next thing you know, I've got blueberries wandering around the fields, running away from the birds. And then there's a particularly big one that comes up and is just like, hey, can you put up some scarecrows or some shit, please? We're dying out here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, but okay. Also, yes, that is canon lore for my streaming character. I want to wait till I have like proper looking, like a nice setup, and before going into like a nicer avatar, a nicer setup and maybe a live 2D avatar one day. I want to wait till I have more stuff and I'm able to do more stuff with my streaming to make big ol' lore jumps for my character. I have it written down, don't worry. I do have a story in mind. I just, one, I'd like to be able to make her little lore video at some point. Two, I just really want to make sure I do it right. I'm not gonna lie, I am tempted to try to do the whole damn thing myself, just like a lore animatic, but I don't know how to animate for shit, even minorly, and I'm a little... Where all my animals gone? Oh, they're all upset. And a little... Don't eat all the food. Come on. Little uncertain of how I'm gonna make it all work. Part of me wants to do kind of like, not like a silent movie, but like a flashback type of animatic, like rough sketch animatic, without a lot of dialogue, but with the music and all like the sound effects from the people that would be in it, with like the laughter and the just typical emotional reactive noises. Of course, you could do a lot of that with stock sounds. I could do a lot of it with my own mouth. Do some audio editing and stuff. It's intimidating. It's intimidating and I am terrified. Maybe one day. Zuko. I'm gonna eat up all my preserves. Oh, I can't bear to get rid of Zuko. I'm gonna retire Zuko. Alright. I love Zuko. Zuko's like one of my favorite animals. Zuko's been one of my favorite animals so far. Alright. Alright, let's go. How much money do I have? Not enough. Not enough for what I want to do. Just do this. What am I doing? Okay. Excuse me. Rural Highlands. Hope to God that I can get the last bits that I need for the freaking bundles. Everything must load in. Yeah, doing quick. Where is everything? What do I have? 200. Ain't nowhere near enough. Probably gonna head out to the interesting. Come along, Riffrock. We're going on an adventure. Whee! Whee! Outrun the little fire devils. Oh, that's cute. That is a cute Riffrock. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty, and here's hoping that I get something new and useful. I don't have 99 friends. I've already used Howard's Crest. I don't need Howard's Crest. It's not helpful. It's not helpful. However, I do need to go over there. Jump. Nice. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again, and I'll say it several times, most likely, until it comes out. I can't wait for the co-op housing plots, because that'll be so nice. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? You despawn just as I get here. That's so rude. That's so fucking rude. It's like, I still have a little bit of sass, but not the energy to be fiery. I'm sassy, but not lassie. No, I'm more lassie than sassy today. I want that sea glass, 'cause I'm gonna need it. Please give me sea glass while I'm running around. Hello, Rel. Hello, friend. You're my friend. You can't do anything about it. Well, you could do something about it, otherwise that would be very, very rude of me and actually not friend-like at all. That would be very, very abusive. People have choices in who their friends are. What the fuck? Thought that was a lump of dirt, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, you have flower bugs? Can I join? I don't have the right bombs. Never mind. Have fun with your bugs. I got the wrong bombs. I can't play with you. My mama said my bombs are wrong, so I can't play with you. I don't know. I went to bed super late, but I feel like I got decent sleep. She says while yawning. I'm yawning because I'm a sedimentary creature, and I don't really get up and do much, so thus I am more liable to be eepity-seepity without having actually earned it. I'm weird. I'm 280 pounds. Good grief. I'm so out of shape. Also, I've learned that people are taking diabetes medicine to lose weight. What the fuck? Like, that's not what it's for? Because I was talking on vacation, I was talking with Lek about how sometimes my body is just like, I feel so uncomfortable with it and it makes me so sad, and then I don't really know what to do. And he mentions, well, if you really feel that way about it, we could bring it up with the doctor next time and maybe ask about Ozempic. I'm like, I've heard about Ozempic, but I didn't know it was like a weight loss thing. And then I look it up, and turns out it's not a weight loss thing. Ozempic is, in fact, a diabetes medicine. It's for diabetes. It's not for weight loss. It's just a side effect. Y'all... Not y'all being the people being here, but like y'all are just like the collective inhabitants of the world. Is just like, y'all are taking medication from the poor diabetic people to lose weight. Yeah, I'm aware the side effect is losing weight, but like, them peoples need their medicine. And apparently it's so effective that it's having a hard time staying stocked. And it's like, but it's not for you. It's for the people with diabetes. You're just like, oh, you have a life-threatening condition? Well, I need to hit 90 pounds at 23 years old before summer so that I can look sexy. And it's just like, girl, 93 pounds ain't even healthy for a toddler, let alone a 23-year-old. Like, girly pop. Y'all don't need to weigh as much. Y'all don't need to have the weight of a sewing needle at 30 years old. You need to be running around outside like a little kid. Instead of going, oh, well, your life-threatening health problem right now is not as important as me looking like a fucking matchstick for summer. The culture around weight is insane. I'm shocked I avoided getting it ingrained into my mind. Yeah! Yeah, no. Because, like, what the hell? I'm very aware of it because my freaking mother always would talk about, she, like, her and my older sister, who is her second daughter, we're always talking about girly things like personality types and body types, and she'd be like, no, your sister, pointing towards me. They would talk about me in the same room. I'd be like, no, May's more of like an apple shape. And I'm like, okay, I don't get it. I'm like 6, but okay. And then I got older and I found a shirt I really wanted. And she's like, this was like after we'd started being on rocky terms and stuff, because I learned her parenting style is just fucking stupid. Ew, that's weird as hell. Yeah, it'd just be like, no, you're a pear shape, and then sister, like May is more of an apple and stuff. It'd be like, oh, well, there's people with like these kinds of personalities. Like your sister, May's a totally a golden retriever, LOL, and they just start laughing, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like 6, but okay, I'll continue throwing stuff at my siblings because that's all I know how to do. And it's like, and then I got older, and it's just, again, I'm older, and I'm at the point where I'm aware that her parenting style is fucking stupid and is actually harmful. And we're at Goodwill one day because got a lot of stuff from Goodwill because it was cheap. And I found a shirt I really wanted. And it was an Atari shirt. And I was like, I really want this. And she's like, no, okay, I gotta try it on. And then I try it on, and she's just like, are you sure you want it? And I'm like, yeah, I want it. And she never gave me a reason why. Talking about that is odd, especially when they're in the room with, yeah. And especially since my older sister was like 14 or whatever. My older sister was literally in like middle school, high school, and they would have these talks, and I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but okay, you have fun. I'm gonna go chuck another toy at my little brother's head because he's not shutting up. I was horrible. We were all really bad. And then I buy it, and it's not until I look at myself in it in a mirror, I'm like, I like this shirt. And then I see myself in a full body mirror, and I'm like, oh, that's why she told me not to get it, because it makes me look fat. The fact that she didn't outright say that part when she was, instead she was just going, are you sure? Are you sure? Somehow that makes it worse, and I'm like, I don't know why. Why does it make it worse when they don't actually straight up just go like, no, it'll make you look fat? And instead, no, it's because... It's because then it's me embarrassing myself instead of her embarrassing me. That's why it feels worse. Because if it's one... the judgment is still there, yeah. Because it's one thing to be like, no, it'll make you look fat. Let's go find something else. And then it's another thing to be like, are you sure? And then let me figure out the implications by myself. Of like, are you sure? That was always fun. Full body mirrors are the bane of my existence. Yeah. I wasn't even really overweight in school either. I was like lower 200s, mid 200s, I think. I wasn't even overweight in school. I walked all the way to the bus stop, all the way home, uphill, downhill. Tap shit. And it was... I didn't have any trouble with that stuff. Like, I was fine. My weight was fine. It was just because I had freaking rolls. Got body mass. And it was just like, yeah. Ma'am, I am a child. Weight doesn't mean unhealthy either. Most skinny people are hella exactly. It's like you look at people that look like a goddamn metal building nail, and it's like, girl, you sure you're not sick? Are you sure you don't have a wasting disease of some sort? And it's like, no, society's standards dictate I must look like a hair follicle. Honey, that's not attractive. It shouldn't be attractive in all honesty, because if someone is that thin, it means that they are going to be, that means that something's wrong. Either something's wrong or their metabolism is unhealthily high. And that either way, you're gonna have to go through a lot of medical shit. So in a way, having unhealthy weight problems is more expensive than being normal. I say normal. Keeping yourself properly fed and cared for and all that. The only reason I don't, not the only reason, I have multiple reasons why I don't do it, but it's like why I don't like go outside and stuff. Mostly because I sunburn. I think honestly my biggest reason is because I burn really easily, and I don't like the feeling of sunscreen on my skin. I don't like the feeling of lotions. I don't like how like tacky and goopy it feels. It feels like glue. I associate it with glue, and that's why I don't like it. It's not fun. I don't like it. I know it's good for me and all that stuff, but I really don't. I don't like it. It's yucky. Yucky. I need more bombs. I need more clay is what I need, apparently. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yucky. Yucky. It feels so gross on my fingers. It feels so gross on my face. Even though I know I'm supposed to have it. And then even when I do have it, even when like I have it on my skin and I rub it in, I still come out so freaking red. When I come back inside and I'm like, I'm still all red, I'm still all burnt. I don't know if it's because I rub it in too much or what. It might be. But it's just like, it hurt my fifis. It hurt on my feet. It hurts seeing my fifis. It hurt on my feewees. It's very rude. And then I gotta come inside and deal with hot face and hope that I don't get skin cancer and or start peeling. Because neither of that is fun. Hang on. Why do I have bait on my hook? I don't want. It's very not fun. Very annoying. I don't like it. See, my face is all hot and then I'm worried. And then I just sit there waiting and hoping that the worst that comes out of it is just I get some more freckles. And then also my scalp is gonna burn, and then all the rest of me is gonna burn. I love being outside. I just don't love burning. I hate my skin for being the way it is. I hate my skin for not liking outside the way I like outside. I don't care about strangers. I don't care about... Well, no, I do care about the sweat because it feels gross and then it pools everywhere and then get acne from it, but... I come home and I wash off if... Because I picture the sensation and it's just like, ew. And I don't like that. I don't like being sweaty. I don't like being sunburnt. It makes me very, 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 very sad. Makes me want to cry. I'm just gonna start wearing sun hats. I have 2 sun hats. The reason I don't wear them is because I can't wear my hair tied up with my sun hats. Because it's those, like, round, sort of woven straw sun hats that you get from, like, I don't know, J.C. Penney or some shit? Burlington? No, I got them at, like, Walmart or some fuck. I don't remember. But it's like those like, round, woven-looking hats that are meant to look like straw hats. And they're meant to look cute, and you're meant to, like, wear them to the beach and that shit. And all that stuff. And they're sun hats. But I can't have my hair pulled up when I wear them. Because I wear my hair up in high ponytails. Because otherwise they're just going to brush against my neck weird and they're going to feel weird. I mean, I guess I could wear them in a side pony, but then that's just kind of... I can wear them in a side pony. Your voice that blazed, someone screams. Oh, Tankus. I'm fishing. I do want to go outside. I just don't like being sweaty. Oh, whoops. Oh well. I like being outside. I just don't like being burnt and I don't like being sweaty. I'm gonna check something really quickly. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry I missed those last 2 messages. Sounds like a nightmare to have that kind of mother. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, she wasn't. She had a lot of shit going on mentally too. So that was because she grew up in like the 40s and 50s, and it's like, damn. Ain't nobody heard of mental health back in that day. It was a myth, a legend even. It was a scary story you told your kids at night. Wait, because it's like... Wait, it was a 6-year age difference, and then my dad was like 3 during the moon launch. My dad 2, or was he 3? I forgot dad's asking. 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, he was a 2. But it was 2 during the moon launch, which was 60. Well, at least in the 1960s, 1970s, and stuff like that. Maybe not the 40s. I'm thinking a bit too much. Didn't live through shit. Both did. In this modern day and age, can we normalize older generations going to therapy and dealing with their trauma in this modern day and age, please? Please and thank you. Because, like, that is probably the bravest fucking thing you could do. That's probably gonna be, like, the coolest fucking thing if you're, like, an older generation and you've been through shit and you're just like, oh no, my mom did this, and I turned out just fine. I don't need therapy. Yeah, but it would make you look super cool. I'm just saying. It make you look super cool. Chinkadu. Chinkadu. You look so cool, you know? If you did that, it would be really nifty. Pretty cool. Oh, wait, that's right. And again, her parents were bone dead crazy. Bone dead crazy? Batshit crazy, that's what it was. I was thinking bone dead stupid. Her mama was batshit crazy, and then her daddy is a hard ass. And then my daddy's daddy was a harder ass than him. He was very quote-unquote old-fashioned, and my daddy was just like, nah, you know what, fuck that, I ain't doing that when I grow up, fuck you. It really shows the difference of, but it really does show, growing up and sitting down and going through everything that I know about my parents and how they grew up and all that stuff now that I'm older, it really does show how, like, people approach their situations differently. Like, you could go through similar things. You could go through, like, different things. You could go through similar-ish things. You could go through abuse, but on different sides of the spectrum. And it'll treat you so differently. My daddy came out of it being like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna be a better parent than you were, and did his best to do so. And then my mama came out of it being like, well, I can prove to you that I can be a better parent, but that was out of desperation instead of out of like, you know what, fuck you. I feel like. And she's like, no, I can do this, I can be better. Look, watch, see? As opposed to, you know what? Fuck you. Look at my kids. That's right, motherfucker. And now, I don't give a shit. Oh, bye-bye. Not even the fucker look at my kids. It's just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna be better than you, and you're never going to get to see it. Is that a boot? There's a piece of wood. It's a plushie. Okay. It was neither. Moral of the story, don't do something to prove a point when you don't have to, I guess. I also don't have kids, quote unquote, for fun. Because it's not fun. It's a commitment. It's not like a living, breathing baby doll or nothing. This thing's gonna have a brain of its own, and a heart and soul of its own, and it's gonna want to be its own person. You can't just do that. If you want something fun and cute, get a baby doll. Get one of them old Baby Alive dolls. Get a Cabbage Patch Kid or something fuck. Don't get an actual child. Or a pet. Or anything like that. Get like a fucking toy. And I don't care if you think people are gonna look at you weird because you're an adult with a toy. Bitch, if you don't want the responsibilities of having a child, but you still want a child, get a fucking toy. Get a goddamn baby doll. And I say that to just, like, shitty people in general. I'm not specifically addressing my parents. Because it's been years of that, and I'm just honestly done with that. Genuinely, if you want a baby without having to do with responsibilities and the effort and shit for that, don't have a baby. Please just go get a doll. If you want something small and cute, just please go get a doll. I was not paying attention to my screen. Because, like, it's a better option than for everyone. Anyways, I'm gonna change the subject now. I'm not particularly doing anything, I'm just... Hey, I'm not getting any shiny scales from you. God damn it. I can't get shiny scales at the home, or iridescent scales at the home plot. That sucks. Or was that a catfish? I don't remember. That was a koi. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Put that away. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm go fishing. Wee. I need so many iridescent scales. ridiculous. Rehydrate. Almost missed a fish. Okay. Oh, it's close. Self-care. Yeah. Self-care is important. Eat the trash. Oh, cool. Box. Please have new makeshift furniture in box. Oh, stone falls between us. Draw your hands, and heart with mine. Why is that in my head? I'm still missing a good amount of makeshift furniture. Jesus. I wonder if I get more skills for better fish. I'm gonna try. Not really. it's over there. Nice. Let's see what we get. Nope. 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 Eh. Wasn't paying attention. No. Did. Did. Alright. At some point I should pause and take a look at how many skills I have. Got 23. I don't know if that'll be enough. I'm gonna sell them all to Einar.
Would you like to touch your hand to my hand?
I love Einar. My special, silly little asexual romance option. I love him. Do I have all the? Yes, I do. Ooh, have I got this before? I don't think I have. I do want the aquarium though, so I'm gonna save up a bit more. Flirt with Einar. You're really tall. Oh, this is a compliment. Yes, I enjoy how compact you are. It is useful to fit in small spaces, like buildings and beds.
My emotions are transformed into a river of joy.
He's my favorite. He's so sweet and naive and poetic, and I love him. He's one of my favorites. My other favorite is Hodari. Well, it's Hodari, Reth, Einar. Oh boy, listing my romantic partners in order of preference is just kind of sounds awful when it's taken out of context. It's just like if I did that to real life people, that would be awful. I love them all for different reasons. I need more sea glass. I need like so 40 minus 25 is 15. is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, 15. I think. Yeah, 15. I think it's 15. So I'm gonna go to Bahari. We'll go to Bahari and I'm gonna run around and I'm gonna look at a lot of shit. Hello, Gel. Gel? I'm going out with almost every romantic option except for Tamala because I broke up with Tamala because Tamala's a stupid bitch. She's not stupid, she betrayed me. So we broke up. And I'm still mad at her. I'm still mad at you. Ooh, plant, 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 need plant. Plant, 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 need plant. Yeah, I should honestly probably just go foraging for a bit because I am somewhat out of some ingredients. I'm gonna run around picking up stuff so that I can make a lot of stuff. Da-da. I'm gonna run around and pick up lots of shells so that I can get a lot of sea glass stuff so that I can put it in the bulletin board so that I can win a lot of really cool prizes. Doot 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 doot. What that? That water. That go splash. That drink, it go splash. What? That? What in the fuck? It's a swatch. It's a color swatch. They done took it out of the water. They took the color swatch out the water. Oh no. Oh no. We're doomed. We're doomed, I tell you. They're taking the gradients out the water. Someone's desaturated the watering hole. I'm being silly. Seriously, that visual glitch is really weird though. I got more stuff from the ocean. Ooh, it's a wreck. I got moss. I got the rare moss. I could use that moss actually. Oh, now my lisp is coming back. Ah! I have a lisp. It's very hard to fight it when it starts sneaking its way back in. We're doing my best. This is what happens. What happened was, when I was little, we had like 2 Dora the Explorer VHS tapes that we watched on repeat. We watched on repeat. And one of them was with her fuck-ass cousin Diego. Back when they decided he had to sound more like a 13-year-old instead of a 5-year-old. Not a 5-year-old, instead of like the high-pitched, like, feminine voice. Back when he actually sounded like a pre to mid-pubescent kid. For like 2 episodes of Dora the Explorer. And then Well, not 2 episodes, but like... Well, no, yeah, it was 2 episodes. And then they switch him over to sounding all like younger and girly, not girlyish, but more like little kiddish. More kind of... Like, it went from sounding... Like, if I had to pick voice pitches, it went from... Sokka to Aang. You know, that kind of pitch difference. It went from Sokka to Aang, and it was so weird. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So what happened was I grew up with that. I grew up with a lot of Nick Jr. VHS tapes as a kid. Hang on. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Sorry, got a package. Had to go grab that. Is this a fairly big package? So, yeah. The way they animated, there was a point where, in the Dora the Explorer VHS, where they were going out and heading out. They were on a zip line. The zip line was about to break, and for some reason, to convince a snake to help them not to die, you gotta yell at it, like the hissing noise. You gotta yell like the frickin'. And the way they animated her mouth movements for that, like her tongue movements, made it look like it was sticking out. Made it look like her tongue was somewhat sticking out. And I'm like, oh, is that how you're supposed to say your S's? So then that kind of ingrained itself in me. I don't know if I was predisposed to having a lisp already, but it came out. And so I ended up with a freaking Dora the Explorer lisp. And I don't know how I taught myself. I don't know how I unlearned that. Or not really unlearned, but I don't know how exactly I got out of that. But every now and then, it comes back up. And there's actually sometimes whenever I go into like your stereotypical lisp where it's like the TH instead of the S, it's like the, oh, glorious day, and stuff like that. It kind of, if I play around with that for too long, I kind of get stuck like that with the TH instead of the S noises, and it takes me a little bit to get back into saying my S's properly. So either way, whenever I put myself into a lisp, it is very, very hard to pull myself out of it. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just a neurodivergent type thing. Because I had my lisp. Well, I have my lisp. My little sister, the first of all my little sisters, had a speech impediment where she had troubles with R's and L's. Because, our oldest sister's name started with an L, and she used to pronounce it with a Y instead. So instead of, like, saying... Like, for example... let's just say Leia. If her name was Leia, it would be Yaya. Or Liza, it'd be Yiza. And she had the typical WR problem for a while. And actually, so did my husband as a kid. He had the WR pronunciation problem. He had to go to speech therapy, I think. I don't know. I don't think it's speech therapy, but it might be speech classes. I don't know. And then older, we both found out that, like, hey, we've both got, like, ADD, and there's a high possibility for autism on my side of the family. Because I found out that apparently both my parents, not just my dad, was like most likely, because of my younger brother, who is actually keeping up a lot more with our family than anything. He stopped by for a visit a while back, and he's like, no, yeah, he's got autism on, our mom's side of the family too. And I'm like, I had no idea, but that actually makes sense. And the reason I was reminded of that... Oh, God. No. I don't know. Then there was also, like, there was also, I was making dinner last night. And I wanted to just talk to my husband about stuff. I didn't have anything in mind, I just wanted to talk. I'm at the stove, and because of how small our kitchen is, I can lean like a couple steps away from what I'm cooking for a moment, and I just tell him, hey, did I ever tell you about the time I found out what a permission slip was? Yeah, I was 13. So that's actually an interesting story as well. I was put into school very, very, very late. And most of our learning was just PBS Kids and Playhouse Disney. And VeggieTales DVDs. And literally just cartoons and stuff. Didn't really have like a proper curriculum education type thing growing up. 13 years old, put in the 7th grade, that was my first encounter with not only the real world, but a proper education. I had no idea what half of this stuff was. My homework was always done because I like to read. Well, in the beginning, my homework was always done because I like to read. And when I tried acting the way I normally acted when I was upset or confused and stuff like I did at home, when I tried that at school, they were just like, no, you need to go to special ed class. But that's not the point. The point is, the first time I found out what a permission slip was because I think we'd only been there maybe a week, maybe a few days, and the girls' softball team had a game they were going to. And my teacher at the time asks, by the way, who's going on the softball trip? And then so many people were going like, me, and I'm like, oh, that sounds fun, me. And so next morning comes around, they're like, anyone who's going on the softball trip, get ready, head out to the bus. And I'm like, okay. So I went out with them, and I went and came back. And when I came back, my teacher was like, where have you been all day? I was like, I said I was going on the trip. And they're like, you didn't have a permission slip. And I said, what's that? And she goes, oh, no. And then there were also so many... Oh, okay. Did I not turn that alarm back on? I didn't turn that alarm back on. For bio break on my computer. Okay. Well, not taking the bio break on my computer, but the alarm on my computer for bio break. I guess I forgot to turn that back on. But, anyways. Okay. Gonna head back to housing plot. Yeah, I got back and I'm like, and she was like, where were you? I was like, I went on the trip. And she's like, you didn't turn in permission slip. And I'm like, what's a permission slip? She's like, oh my god. And then her and like 4 other students were like, in there, that's a permission slip. And I was like, I was not in my head, even though I didn't know. I was not as eloquent as I am these days with my wordage and verbiage and thinks and funks. I was like, oh, I was not aware this was something my parents needed to be okay with. I thought since the teacher is my current default adult in charge, that I only needed them to be like, yeah, okay, because they were the current default adult in charge. But anyways, and that's how I learned what a permission slip is. So anyways, it is halfway point. Halfway point is just as it sounds. It's halfway through the time I give myself to stream. We get up, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, do anything we need to do for 10, 30 minutes, sometimes longer, and we'll be right back. Don't die, don't break anything, and please don't get involved with any trouble. I burnt my thumb on the steam from my food. Owie. But I'm back. I ran it under cold water at the very least, so should hopefully be okay. It wasn't a huge burn, it's not crazy or anything, it's a small steam burn. It still hurts, but it's not like a really bad injury. What sucks is, like, it was right on the cuticle line, too. So, owie. I do not have 99 friends on this game! It hurts. It hurts my fingy. Yes, I'm aware I can't ride my horse in town. Yes, I know it's upside down! Ugh, this is just gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, just need 4 more of those. I think I should just be able to get that from Bahari. Maybe I have enough to make 3 more? I don't know why it takes 3 raw oysters to make 1 grilled oyster, but apparently it does. No, let me in, please. All right. Where are the grilled oyster? Oh, good, I do. I do have enough to make 3 more. Thank goodness. Sheesh. That'll be the last one from that forage tab. From that bundle done. Let's look at this. 7. 3 from 7 makes 4, meaning I can make 1 more. Hooray! Currently I have the frog lunar path up. And that's one of the... Or is it called the frog? I think it's called the tadpole. Path of the tadpole. That's one of the longest ones to try to run through. Since everything else is somewhat shorter than this one, I figured this one would be a better one to try and grind long term. I'm gonna save my money. by just running there. Because a girl needs currency to survive in this day and age. No matter where. Come on, kitty. Or it's a fox. I forgot. Come along, my fox. Leafeon. Not even Leafeon. It's too blue to be Leafeon. Cool. Okay. Nothing I can donate here. Where do I get this? Founding Kilima's rivers using worms in the morning and day. Okay. For gold star. Oh, cool. Speaking of tadpoles. Give me my Frogbert plushie. Please. Please. Apparently the secret is threatening them with the goofy voice. Please. I'd very much like to. I'm gonna get back home. And I'm gonna wait for the crow of the rooster. And I'm gonna come back. And then I'm gonna start fishing. I think husband should be home soon. Unless something came up. In which case, he might be home a little bit later. Keep adding so many pets to this game that I can't afford to buy because I need the in-game currency, and for the in-game currency I need to buy it with real-life currency. And I'm like, I ain't doing it. Hell no. Oh, I haven't checked my produce barrels in a bit, actually. Or preserve jars. Preserved barrels. I don't freaking know what they're called. Something. God damn, I got so many tomatoes. Alright, grab another blueberry seed. Go plant that. Well, that came out sharper than I wanted it to. Alright. Gonna go back to the Highlands, try and see how much more Amber Echo I can get, so that I can get that magic bucket that makes all my stuff gold star or more. Not more, just gold starred. Okay, how much do I need for the recipe? The chum bucket recipe. Chum bucket recipe is 5,000. Christ. The lantern. Grants medium bonus to Amber Echo collection. Great. What do I need to upgrade it? So much. Green anchovies. listen to Amber Echo. Wait, hang on. Where does it say? Anchovy, green anchovy, Royal Highlands Bay. Royal Highlands Bay. I guess that's the shores. I guess that's an ocean fish. Come on. Let's ride! Yum. 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 Hi, honey. It's right there. Okay. No, I'm going the right way. Thought I was going the wrong way, but I'm not. This place gets you all turned around. Whee! Oh wait, the crab wars are starting soon. Not the crab wars, but the next battle. Boing. Man, I don't remember what kind of bait I need for the green anchovies. Hang on. Give me a second. What do I need? I need no bait. Okay. Easy enough. Nothing so good. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do, but I... Alright, apologize for the noise. No, I don't have 900. I don't have 99 friends in game. No. Oh, give me green anchovy, please. Cool, alright, let's go. Not what I was asking for. Come on, chubby. Come on, green. Please. Please. I will torture you with the goofy voice every time I do not get what I ask for. Please give me green anchovy. I'm not gonna do it wrong. Baby, don't lock the door. Oh, it's a ray. Major Manta. Is there a Colonel Manta? grief. Ta-da! You look like a tuna. Itchy. Itchy noggin. Now I have another range trophy, please. I would like another anchovy. Please give me another anchovy. Come on. Please. Just another manta. I don't rightly want a manta. I want an anchovy, please. Gorge. Want an anchovy. No, I don't want another swift scale. I want an anchovy. I need an anchovy. Please give me an anchovy. What? What? Oh no. Okay. So he's got his new monitors shipped in and one of them is rattly. Thinks it's a screw that got dropped into the inside. This is what we're hoping. Water makes my legs look fake. Fake legs. I ain't got no legs. They're weird and disjointed like. I gotta focus. I'll focus. Focus. It's another goddamn manta. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want an anchovy. I need the anchovies to make my ring stronger. I need the anchovies to make my ring stronger. I need the power of the fish so that I can collect more cursed substance. I don't know how much of everything I have. How much do I have? Not enough. I'm gonna keep fishing. I need more stuff to make my stuff more powerful. I don't know why this voice is voicing right now, but it's what I'm doing. Wow. My legs do be fractured. No, silly manta ray. Silly manta ray. Oh, the crab battle is starting. I don't want to go. I want to fish. Get what I need. I'm already getting so much stuff. I hope my rod doesn't break. I don't want another swift scale. I want anchovies. Okay, that's 709. Wait. No, my rod is fine. There's a little bit of real-time fan dub Sora there. My rod is fine. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm fishing. And I need fish. So that's 719. I need more amber. More fish. Give me another anchovy, I think. Thank you. I needed that. Let's 7:31. I can count. $7.40. I think. 7:63. I can't count. I can't count. Who said I could count? They were lying. I can't count for shit. We. I need to take the trash out. And I need to fix my rod soon. Almost. Fishing gets me a lot more than I thought it would. Fishing. I'm going fishing. Gets me a lot more fish than I thought it would. Or not fish, the amber. Fishing gets you a lot of amber. That's nice. Don't you pull this shit on me. Thank you. Let me get some more amber. Make sure I get a good stash. Hopefully I can make a new ring. And I can get more amber. So that I can get a bucket. Because I can't get a bucket without amber. Which is a little weird. But okay. How much I got? Not near enough. Almost there. Oh. I thought that was something in game, but no, it's something in the music. I just took no, like that. Turns out it was music. You good? Alright. You want help? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say? Okay. Yeah. Come on. Germanta. It's taking forever. Actually, I think I might bait my hook for a bit. See what else I can get and how much amber that gets me. Oh, you being sassy already. sassy already, ain't you? Rude. No. Nope. 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 Oh, a heather manta. Glassy. Okay, I need to repair my tools. Boing. I don't think it's been nearly enough time for my fast travel to fix it or to reset. So we're gonna go home. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Sell some fish. Some food off. And I gotta put this in there and that there. I'm gonna repair my rod. Repair all my tools, actually. And really quickly take care of my garden. Well, once I get some water in this can. And then I can take care of my garden. Make it to play a game. Alright. All this watered. Did you say something? Oh. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Ba, 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 ba. Bling. That out. That out. Interesting shit. Throw these out. That. Anything else that I'm not particularly using at the moment? No, I think that's it. Okay. Boing. And then bop. And bop. And bop, bop, bop. Bark, bark, bark. Bop. Bark, bark. Oh, I wouldn't be able to handle 99 friends, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be way too much. What? How much anchovy did I need? I need one more. I need one more anchovy. Come on, girl. Let's go, girl. Be off. We skirt around the edge of the pond. And then we just keep going. I think I have to sneeze. Why do I gotta go in such a big circle? Why do I gotta make such a big roundabout? I'm not dealing with your flamey ass. No, it's still after me. God damn it. Okay. I think it's gone. Oh boy. That's not fun. That is never fun. You ready? You ready? Yeah! Yeah! I need one more anchovy. Quite a bit more amber. Ready? And poof. And I'm gonna collect some more stuff. Got it. No bait. No problem. And throw that out there. Pop back into turbo mouse. Turbo speed. Yeah. Woo! Anchovy? No. Just a sassy manta. Girl, what the hell? Oh. Please give me another anchovy. Please, may I have an anchovy? Oh, I only need one more. Excuse me. Is that an anchovy? Is that an anchovy? It's a charged cardinal. Now, I thought a cardinal was a bird. I think it's a bird. Nah. Please, anchovy. Please give anchovy. Please need anchovy. No. Please give me an anchovy. I'll be nicer if you give me an anchovy. I will cry. If you don't give me an anchovy, I'm gonna cry. I will cry. Ah, good to see that still works. Okay. Now it's time to amberfish. Or fish for amber. Whee! Come on. Charge cardinals to show up for glowworms? Huh. Weird. Yeah. You big boy, ain't you? I know, you ain't getting away from me. Lesser snakehead. How much I got? I've got enough. Make our way back. Come on out, Riff Rock. Time to go. Come on, let's go. Only one more stalwart. Nope. Get alone. I ain't dealing with your ass right now. Come on, girl, run. Nope. Okay, come on. Scoot. Come on. Forward. 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 There we go. Alright. Swap this out with something else so that I can get it crafted. Yeah. Alright. How much? 76. Painful. Take it home. Thank you. And I'm just gonna start chopping shit down. Plus 3. Yep, this is officially the worst way together. Going back to the freaking shores. Going back to the ocean. Going back to the ocean. I get more out of the ocean than I do out of the woods. Ridiculous considering I love the woods. I like trees, but the outside doesn't like me. Excuse me. Gone fishing. Pop. Alright. Who the hell? Oh. And like who's shooting at me? Sick. probably gonna make back some amber. By just grind fishing. It's called an barracuda? You're kidding me. It's so unoriginal. Good luck, have fun. Alright. I still have no way to get my YouTube chat. I still don't have any idea on how to get my YouTube chat to be an overlay as well. I need to figure out how to do multiple. Multiple chat overlays. Oh, that is a beautiful fish. How much? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I think this is just gonna be a fishing stream for the rest of the, well, for the rest of the stream. Until I gotta go back and repair my tools. Although I think I might have to make a brief break because I don't think my lunch is or not my lunch, but my food I grabbed. Could be lunch, who knows. I don't think it's agreeing with me, so I'm just gonna sit down here on the beach. And I'm going to be right back. Please behave while I am gone. And I am back, and we only have like 3 minutes left. Crap, hang on, I have to sneeze. I can feel. Excuse me. Oh, good grief. Pardon. Alright, just doing a bit more. Still gonna do some more fishing. Because so far it's the best way to collect the amber. And I need it. Ooh. I hate that. Oh! Cool. And how much? Okay. Just okay. I need to take out the trash. Definitely over full. My cat apparated into my thighs. It's very intrusive. Whee! Just stand up here. Whee! Why do they always keep trying to escape? Oh, it's not a cat, it's a fox. Why do they always keep doing that? They always like to try to walk away, but then they get stuck in a stutter cycle because they can't go that far from it. It's annoying to watch. Oi, stop that. Thank you. Okay. Sit down. Sit down, little one. I'm just after the amber right now. I'm not really necessarily after it. And that's time for today. Gonna quit for now. And we're gonna see who we could drop y'all off with. Who have we got? What options do we have? We have a lot of options today. Goodness gracious. Oh, good gods. Okay, we're gonna send y'all over to Ink. Over on Twitch, we're sending y'all over to Ink. I was doing some art today. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out and chilling. Any kind of support is always appreciated. General reminder that there's no streams on Thursdays. We'll be back on Friday with more Fields of Mystria. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And I will see you next time. Bye!